Rabies, a deadly disease caused by a bullet-shaped virus spread by the saliva of the infected animal. The symptoms include high fever, headache, excess salivation, aerophobia, hydrophobia, muscular spasms, paralysis, mental confusions. Okay. The population at risk are the kids which are playing in the outside the home, and the dog comes and bite them, and the kids won't even tell in home because they get scared like the parents will beat. And the other is like poor people, and next comes that is the people who live in street which are at higher risk of getting exposed to the saliva of the infected animals. Okay, the rabies not only spreads by the dogs or infected dogs but also bats, insects, everything. And there should be a mucosal injury and direct contact with the mucosa. So yeah, when it comes to treatment, there is no much treatment. You already know rabies has 100% fatality rate. So you will give supportive treatment, but as there is 100% fatality rate, and you can even prevent rabies with 100% prophylactic using prophylaxis. Okay, there is even pre and post exposure prophylaxis, that is by rabies vaccine and rabies immunoglobulins. You already know that. I would recommend you to watch House MD season 1 and episode 10. In that, they have showed a rabies case. Okay, there will be a female, and she got admitted, and she lives in a streets in the US, and she will be having all the symptoms, including seizure, photophobia, aerophobia, hydrophobia, and high degree fever, mental confusions, hallucinations, and everything. Okay, and she will be also having ovarian cancer. That is apart from that. And at last moment they will diagnose with that, and she got rabies from bats. Okay, in that, and in that also she died, but she died happily. They somehow made it. So if you want to watch House MD, please go to the Telegram at Medicoman India. Soon I will post a link there. Okay, and you will get all the videos, all the seasons of House MD. Watch House MD season 1 episode 10. So now come to the story time. Okay, I will read the story, and it is a very real story. Okay. So a lady along with this affected child in her arms, along with the two childs and her husband, rushed to the hospital, Nimans Hospital. What is Nimans? National Institute of Mental Health and Neuroscience, which in Bangalore. Okay, it is a story from Karnataka only, and the two husband and wife were the migrant laborers in working in the Bangalore, and they have came with the affected child, and the doctors have diagnosed it with rabies. Okay, so after the admission, within 2 hours only the child died, and as the doctors approached the family to tell about the condition, the family was not there, but they knew the child has died. Okay, nobody was there to claim the mortal remains of the child. This the child remained unclaimed for several weeks in the mortuary, and later it was cremated by the police. So why did the family left the child in the hospital? So you can think they have three children, and they were even migrant laborers, and it would take a huge amount to do even funeral of the child. So instead of doing that funeral, all the expenses they can feed even the mouth of other two children. Okay, you can understand what is poverty in India. So now coming to the some of the facts. Okay, in India itself, every year 20,000 new cases of rabies are found, and in the whole world total 61,000 cases are found. So you can understand one third is from India itself. So now here some statistics which are proposed in a government website itself. I will post the link in the comment section. So please check down. So you already know rabies has a 100% fatality rate. So now there are a total 6 survivors in the past 5 years who survived for 2 weeks to 3 months. Otherwise, a normal rabies patient will die within 5 to 6 days after the appearance of the symptoms. Other thing is a single case of partial recovery we seen in 2002, and total 15 survivors of rabies. 15 people survived from rabies in a whole globe. 61,000 people of rabies came every year, and until now only 15 people survived of rabies. So it proves that it has 100% fatality rate. So I can't hold it even 99.99%, because those who have survived also had some associated symptoms along with them. They are not complete recovery. Survival is different from recovery. They have just survived but not recovered. Remember this. There is one most beautiful line which is coming from Aegis, and every teacher says that line to the students. That is, if a patient has rabies, he will die in next few days. If he do not die, he does not have rabies. So you might understand this. So there is one complete recovery case in United States, okay, US, in 2004 by using Milwaukee Protocol. Okay, the teenager was cured by using Milwaukee Protocol. So what is a Milwaukee Protocol? Milwaukee Protocol was developed by Rodney Willoughby Jr. And it is a treatment used for rabies in human beings. So the treatment involves chemically inducing the patient into coma, followed by administration of antiviral drugs combined with ketamine and amantadine. So everything went above my head. I don't even know. I need to read more about this Milwaukee Protocol, because as rabies is a 100% fatality rate, if you find the treatment for rabies, it will be a huge, wonderful discovery in the whole world. So those who want to do ICMR project, so do on the treatment of rabies. Okay, it is like most unexplored area till now. If you do something big in that, you will be uh, world famous. You will be pakka world famous in it. Okay, the video won't end by showing without showing any cases of rabies. Okay, you have already seen so many videos in the internet, but I have collected all them from past 6 months. I wanted to make this video from past 6 months. Okay, now I am making it. So I will show you all the videos done. So watch everything.
इसको एरोफोबिया हो गया, रेबीज।
पानी पी के दिखा क्या होता है
ये है हाइड्रोफोबिया, वो उसको पानी से भी गुजरेगा। Hydrophobia, fear of water. Aerophobia, fear of air. The act of swallowing precipitates an involuntary painful spasm of respiratory, laryngeal and pharyngeal muscles. These symptoms are probably due to dysfunction of infected brainstem neurons.
अगर अगर तू देख थोड़ा पी के देख। हाँ एक बार ट्राई करिए, एक बार करिए, कोशिश करो जाओगे। कोई बात ना, ठीक ना। अब नहीं होगा। बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया। मैं बताया था आपको। कोई बात नहीं, सही हो जाऊंगा। बिल्कुल सही होगा बेटा, बेटा बिल्कुल सही होगा। चलो ठीक है, नीचे पर जाओ, ढाओ भी गीले हुए हैं। कौन आपने कहा था सब भीग जाओगे। कोई बात नहीं। हाँ
पानी दो उसको, पानी दो।
नहीं पकड़ा था, दूर ही रखो। पानी मैंने 4 दिन से नहीं पिया है।
पानी पिला उसको।
नहीं
दोस्तों पानी दो।
एकदम एलर्जी हो गई। अरे यार
क्या हवा से क्या होता है?
अरे डॉक्टर, सब कोई हवा से एकदम नाक में हो जाती है। पूछ लो दीदी।
दो पानी दो, पानी दो, पानी दो।
कि दीदी आप नहीं थी उधर, मुझे ठंडे होना थे।
क्या हो गया था? कुत्ते ने काटा था? क्यों? कुत्ते ने काटा था?
कुत्ते ने तो काटा था, पर उसका इलाज करवा लिया था।
कब काटा था?
वो तो बहुत दिन हो गए। नहीं ना, अरे मरूंगा क्या? 4 दिन से
कोड रखे, क्या कोड रहे? ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, ನೀರಿನ ಬಾಟ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ, ಕಾಯಿ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. ಹಾಂ ಲರಿಂಗೋ ಸ್ಪಾಸಮ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಡರ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಕೊಡ್ರಿ, ಕುಡಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ.
So video doesn't end now. So what is the solution? Everything need to be a solution, right? Only telling the problems makes no use. So Ministry of Health and Family Welfare also started a National Rabies Control Program. It is a 5-year plan and which involves treating both animals and human beings. Okay, and one more thing, as you being a healthcare professional, you should increase the awareness of the rabies and you should educate the people about the post-exposure and pre-exposure prophylaxis among the public. You should tell public to take the rabies vaccine as soon as they have contact with the dog, means mucosal contact. You already know how when should they take the vaccine. So as you all be a healthcare professionals, don't hesitate to share this video among your relatives, friends, those who need to know this. Okay, to prevent the tragic human deaths. That's it, guys. Video ends here. See you in the next video. Until then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Bye bye.
पानी पिलाइए इसे, पानी पिलाओ। पिलाओ पानी। एक बार ट्राई करिए, एक बार कोशिश करो। कोई बात ना,